Hello, I hope everyone is doing well and is excited about tarot, of course. So, this one I was so excited to get Terra Volatile, or Volatile, by Credo Aquia Absurdum. And so I ordered it. It came from Portugal. I saw it on Instagram. Someone was showing off some of the cards, and I loved the cards. Oh my god, they're so good. And it's such a really cool deck. So when I got my package, I had also ordered one of their limited art prints, and here's the one I got. It's called the Hand of Fate, and it's a block print, I believe. And see, it's signed 5 of 10, and it's a debit credit balance sheet card. So it's vintage, so it's pretty cool. And it came in this handmade envelope. I want to get it framed because it's so cool. And real art is always nice. So here is a little thing. Two People Project. You can find them here on website, Facebook, and Instagram. And they gave me a few things. First of all, thank you for buying our absurdities, the little drawing. That's cool. They gave me a little card that said, thank you for your support. And they sent me 7 cards. So they did like a little mini reading for me. And it was in this envelope. So, so to preview, I got like the 3 of Hearts. Queen of Wands, 3 of batons, the 10 of cups. This one is the 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 of coins. 3 of their own version of the 5th, which is called Essence, or Aquia, and the Sun. Beautiful cards, my god, they're gorgeous. And then there's the back. So they have just the basic linen finish. They have a nice feel to them. I wish they were just a little bit thicker, but they're like regular playing card stock. That's really my only beef with it. I wish they were a little bit thicker. This is the first edition, and they have sold out. So if you're looking to get it, you're going to have to try until they do a second edition. I don't know if they're going to do one. But here's the deck. It's in just a flip box, tuck box, I mean. And I was flipping through the cards earlier, a couple days ago, and the cards jumped out of my hands, fell on the floor, and like kind of scattered. The Fools, there's 2 Fools, split. They went apart from each other. The deck divided in 2. It was really strange. And then I had a squirrel trying to get my attention outside of my window, which has never happened before, which was crazy. Squirrel's looking at me. It actually was taking its teeth and like chewing on the edge of the window, staring at me right at this table, right here. I'm on the 2nd floor. Crazy. So here's it says, you're holding in hands the Terra Volatile. A very special edition, contains a few alternate cards to allow you to build your own deck. And there's the Vessels suit, the transfiguration of classical element Aether, also called Quintessence. Very cool. So there's quite a few cards, and you can see. So let's look at these awesome cards. I really love these cards. So here's the Fool. You have these lovely geometry and the very fine details, the engraved artwork. Then there's the Fooless. So you have 2 alternate Fools, which I hadn't seen before. You have the Magician. Fire coming out of the eyes. Then you have the Alchemist. Now, do you know who this is? hopefully you recognize this from Holy Mountain. It's Alejandro Jodorowsky. And this is, him dressed as the alchemist in Holy Mountain. The High Priestess. I love this. This reminds me of the Victoria Regina Tarot, except this is in color. I love the muted colors. They're very nice. The Empress. The Emperor. He looks like he's kind of sleepy. There's two figures underneath him. The Pope. His eyes looks like they roll back into his head. He has like a bowl of something there on his chair. He has eyes in his hands. The Lovers. I love that stomach tattoo. It's so random. We have Cupid, and I love it. It looks like it's almost like a play or a show with the curtains there. Chariot, very cool. There's 4 horses, yeah, there are 4 horses. I love that, the way that symmetry there. It almost looks like a Rorschach. Justice. The Hermit. He's showing some leg. He has a little lantern, a staff. You see a skull. It is in a cave. Wheel of Fortune. Little baby has like lightning bolts of Zeus. Fortitude instead of strength. Column, the lion, which looks like it's sort of smoking on fire. Now this one there is, can you see the issue here? I emailed them, not about this, but they did mention that they are redoing the card. It's just it's spelled wrong. Strength. So the T and the H I guess it's very easy to overlook it. So we have strength. So we have fortitude, which is the old, and then the strength. So you could switch those if you want. We have the Hanged Man. And then we have prudence, which is another one. Then we have death. Beautiful card. But then we have rebirth. And it says under here, it says Negrito Putrefactio. I love it, sort of zombie swamp man floating. And we have Misery Collector. I love this. We're going to collect all that misery. The Misery Collector. There's even an atom bomb diagram there. Then we have Temperance. I love that. We have the feet, the water looking up, sort of. The Devil. Look at his eyes have been ripped out. They're bleeding down his face. And this is so cool. It's beautiful. I love that. Then we get Temptation. So we get 2 alternate devil cards. How cool is that? That is so cool. This one here we have more powerful, sort of a Bahamut figure, or more. This one is Daddy Dominator. He's got gimp masks on his male and female. She's got a strap on. He's Daddy Ding Dong exposing himself. Looks like he could slap you in the face with it. It also looks like he's hermaphroditic. So that is one thing. It's just a lot to look at. Daddy Hermie. So we have the tower, kind of very simple tower. I love the lights and the reminds me of the Turner painting, the fireworks over the Thames. You know, it's very important in sort of modern art. And I got this comment like last week. I loved the comment. The comment just made my day. It said I didn't know anything about art, and I should be embarrassed, and that I'm the worst person to go to an art museum with. I'm thinking, I bet they know me. I do go to art museums, and I take people, but I don't say a lot. But I do point out the stuff I love. But I'm not your tour guide through an art museum. And I realized I don't know everything about art. I mean, yeah, I minored in art history and studio art, but that was a minor. I just have the, and I love different artists, and that my breadth of knowledge is, intro 1 and 2, and with some modern history thrown in there, because that's one of my things I like, and as well as architecture, so whatever, I love that comment though. The user's name was like bash and go, and that's exactly what they did. They bashed me and then they left. I couldn't even spell Terra Oculus right, but I love the comment. It really made my day. It did not hurt me one bit. I loved it. Star? What constellation is that? I wanted to say Orion, but it's not Orion. I don't know, it might be random. There is the funny little bird in the tree. The moon. I love this card. It's beautiful. We have the towers. But we have a person here, and I don't really see a crab. But I love that moon. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful moon. The yellow poking through. And then we have the sun card. That is lovely. Look at her butt. Beautiful, sunny, carefree, warm. It's a very warm card. It's very a very joyful card. We have the white stallion there. Judgment. Here we have a Lamb of God with the head of Jesus with the white banner. And the hands reaching down, and they're taking a bebe. One bebe. The universe. Here we have sort of a Shiva figure. Sort of Shiva. And then we go into the suits. So what I'm actually going to do is go to the suit, the quintessence suit, or the vessels. Yes. So let's look at the vessels first. So this is the 5th one, the extra one that they did. So here we have the Ace of Vessels. 2. That beautiful pear tree. 4. These are very mystical. Like the feeling of them is very sort of there. Now this, the person's been dismembered quite a bit. Look at all the stuff going on. Wow. It reminds me very much of Othello. Here we have, it looks like John the Baptist or Jesus. Well, if dove over his head, so it's Jesus. But he's being cooked. Which reminds me of the Holy Mountain when the alchemist has taken Jesus and forces him to shit and turn it to gold. That's such a good movie. If you haven't seen the Jodorowsky Holy Mountain, you have to. El Topo is just as good, but Holy Mountain, I don't really agree with the planets and what they do, like the people. Like a lot of that is kind of open, but Jodorowsky, wow. Amazing, crazy movie. 7. 8. 9. Look at that beast. Crazy beast. The horns are all interlocked. 10. Beautiful peacock. Usually the symbol of vanity, but also the symbol of Hera. Also stand for like a pompousness, a showiness, showing off. Stupid bird, really. It is not the smartest bird, but they are beautiful. And I speak from experience from my great-grandfather raising so many birds. He had tons of peacocks that just flew around. Not the smartest birds. And then we have a page of vessels. There's an eye there. Knight of vessels. I love that armor. Reminds me of the armor that Elizabeth the Golden Age, Kate Blanchett wears when she's getting ready to see the Spanish army coming on the cliff, and the weather, tears the ships up and they just sink. And she knows England is going to be not in a good place, but divine intervention. And her armor was like silver white. Queen of Vessels. She has a Caduceus, not a Caduceus, Caduceus, there we go. The rod with the snakes. We have women washing garments. King of Vessels. Very much like a Jesus figure. I love the face on his chest. It's like, oh. Okay, so let's go to the other vessel, which is the cup. See how it leads into that? We have birds flying out of the cup. We have the 3 rivers. Caduceus. Cups. Pleasant. 4 women. Well, 3 women. Statue of, it could be Isis. Hestia. One of those. It's not Diana. I'm thinking goddesses. Oh, they're multicultural. You got the stupid blonde and the ugly brunette and the black lady. They need a redhead. Where's the redhead at? The redhead without a soul. Reading with the dog. I love these shapes, sort of. It's like here, look, here, here. I like the snow there, the little spattering, the goose, the cups. Beautiful cups with the things in them. I love the color. This one's different. The color on them is golden. Pay attention to the cups, but look at that. That's neat. 8. Very good. Naked person. Man. Hidden. Ooh. Fat Buddha. Man. 9. And there's a Buddha there. 10. Happiness. That person looks like they have a coconut for a head. It's kind of creepy. I really think the dog should have his leg cocked there. That would be funny. Throw some humor in there, but it would mess with the meaning of the card. Beautiful Page of Cups. I love the fish popping out. Knight of Cups. Aren't these, I mean, they're just gorgeous. They fit. It's not like choppy collage. It's wonderful. The Queen. Very ornate. Covered cup. She has a heart. King. This turban and the ships. Gorgeous. Okay, so now we have the coins. That's what this deck calls them. Coins. Here we have a very Medusa-like head. Sort of a Sisyphus figure. A snake. It's going everywhere. These have sort of a light, well, it's a light purple there. Not there. Sculptor. Sculptors. 3. 4. Where are his pants at? We have the lepers or the cripples. Outside the church. Here's the charity. 1. The strapping young gardener. Which reminds me of the Decameron, the story where a horny young man pretends to be, deaf and dumb, basically, goes to a convent because he thinks the women are horny and ends up sleeping with all of them, one after the other. Fortune. I love this here. Kind of clamped. Kind of. Ooh. Here we have Hebrew letters. And it's an upside down Sephiroth. Page of coins. Grapes. Knight of coins. Looks like his leg has a tattoo on it. His arms do too. Queen of coins. With her rabbit. Her fruit. The king of coins. Antlers. Ermine. Then we jump to swords. It's a cool sword. Oh wow, that is cool. 2 birds attacking each other. I think that's based on the alchemical legend of birds that fight and then they actually will, to kill the other one, they poke its beak into its heart. I forget. It's something like that, but it's the type of bird. Of course, it's not real, but the Three of Hearts. Shipwreck. Blood spattered, stabbed. Nope. Oh wow, there's two different Three of Hearts. I didn't notice that. Huh. Wow, this one, it's three piercing the woman's heart. Four. Five. Oof. It looks like one devious character. Stormy. The boat leaving. Just getting out of there. Going somewhere. A voyage. Not one you wanted to make, though. I love the face in the moon. Like someone's always watching you. Even if you think they're not, they are. 8. It's getting darker. 9. It's you're being tormented. Your dreams are keeping you up at night. What did you do? 10. Oh well. Better life. Better luck next life. Complete. Utter failure. Page of Swords. Oh, chop the head off a giant. Very David and Goliath. Knight of Swords. Very airy, as it should be. Looks like she's in the clouds. The Queen of Swords. Is that Judith and Holofernes, or is it Salome and John the Baptist, the head? I mean, her sword has blood on it, but Salome was not the one who killed John the Baptist. She asked for it. And I didn't realize I was reading. Salome was actually, her name is never mentioned in the Bible. It's only in not Herodotus. It's only in Seneca. One of those. They mentioned who she was. And with daughter, the favorite daughter of the king. He did everything. Everything she asked for, he would do it. She was just being a brat. He only has one eye, the King of Swords. I also read that, you see when you think of Nazi bastards with scars on their faces, a lot of times those are self-inflicted. There are no bayonets, no knives. It made them look more imposing, like they've been through something, so people would respect them. What the heck? This just doesn't make sense. But it does make sense, I guess, in some weird way. Club. Rising out of fire. Ooh. Person with a tree growing out of them. In the water. Looking out. Again, looking out. Ships watching watching the ships. Wishful. 4. 5. Looks like it came from a storybook, almost. There's another 5. Did I miss any extra cards? We saw the 3 of swords, and now the 5 of wands or batons. 6. 7. Samurai. Ooh, 8. That's really cool. 9. Wow. I love that sort of, like the pigment flaking off effect. Like a sticker got wet and it's just peeling the little layer off. Ooh. Reminds me of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Towards the end when that dog, the homeless man and the dog, or, well, the busker, and the dog, it's like they slept together and were joined. 10. The burden. The work. Page of Wands. Sunflowers. Page of Wands. How many Page of Wands are there? All these extra cards. Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. It's lovely. King of Wands. Look at that stuff around his head. Wow. He's like a shaman, like a witch doctor type. Okay, so there were some extra cards. Did I miss some? I'm going to go backwards now. Okay. So I didn't see any extra for coins. And no extra for cups either, so I guess I'm good. I didn't miss any. I just happened to notice that. Good grief, isn't that cool? I love extra cards. I love extra cards. Because then you can really build your own deck or have fun with, in the same vein of the cards, you know, instead of introducing your own card, you can kind of have fun with it. So, what a very cool deck. And it was, I got this one off of their own website, so, but it was all because of an Instagram post that I saw, and it was, I just fell in love with the artwork like instantly, and I had to have it. So what a cool, great deck. It really is one that is, you can use it. And so I'm going to go ahead and do my rating. Overall quality. The artwork is amazing. I really, really dig it. Quality, I do wish the cardstock was a little bit better, but it is fairly basic linen cardstock. I'll give it an 8. Usability, I think it's very usable. It's going to get a solid 8. Beginner advanced, it's midway. So, you know, RWS, good for that. Collectability, I think it's very collectible. It may not be signed, but I have some signed stuff with mine. And it is a first edition, and they don't have it. So yeah, collectability is very high for this. Quirks and issues, of course we have the strength card. I wish the card stock was thicker, of course. All the different cards I thought were very cool. I really like that. Overall rating, you know, well, I guess another quirk, the box, of course. I wish the box was a little bit better. You know, they see a tuck flap and a tuck box and they're like, oh my god. I don't mind them, but I do like nice boxes, and I know it's expensive to do, and I know I've looked into how much it costs, but sometimes what I've seen tarot deck creators do is they create a bag that goes with the deck. You know, it's a themed bag or something, and it's an add-on or something like that. So that's, you know, that's cool. Overall rating, solid 8. You know, I'm really stingy with how I rate stuff, so I never give 10s. Just unless it's something that, you know, who knows. Anyway, awesome deck, awesome. I do love this. Anyway, so Anna and Tiago, awesome. I love this. It's great. So anyway, thanks for watching.